Good morning, Blue Dragons. It's another beautiful day, and we're in Central Florida. And today is the first day of the rest of your life. And I'm doing something different. Today is the day where we open up the class to people on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. And this is coming to you from our Facebook group, Blue Dragon Qigong Academy. Now, what is the purpose of the Blue Dragon Qigong Academy? The purpose is to help you become a better person, to help you open your mind, open your heart, and strengthen your body. We are body mind, heart mind, and divine mind. We are the three in one. And Qigong is the thread that connects all of those together. Humans are the superconductors of electromagnetic energy between heaven and earth. So Qigong is what grounds us. Qigong is what connects us. Qigong is what elevates us. So we're going to start with reversing the aging process. So what typically causes us to age? It's stress. And how does stress affect the body? Well, stress looks like this. So when your shoulders are uptight around your ears, that is what stress looks like. And that's what stress feels like. So all emotions affect the stomach. All emotions affect the stomach. And anger and fear affect the heart. So everything affects the stomach. Anger and fear affect the heart. And what does that look like? So anger looks like this and fear looks like this. And so therefore, the muscular contraction of either anger or fear or worry causes a lack of blood flow, lack of blood oxygen, and lack of blood nutrients to circulate through the body. So how does Qigong reverse that? By breaking up the muscular stagnation so that the blood can flow. And that's how Qigong works. Now, I teach specific sequences that help us break that up. So the very first sequence, and I've got a couple of new students slash patients who were recently diagnosed with cancer, and they are contemplating chemo and surgery. And I'm here to support them whatever their choices are. So we start with palm up, palm down, bend the knees, rock back on the heels. Palm up, palm down, bend the knees, rock back on the heels. And then chin down, chin up, chin down, chin up, chin down, chin up. And I don't know if you can see my feet, but we start up on the toes, bend the knees, rock back on the heels. And we do that 88 times, which is just about 3 minutes. So we do this every morning as soon as we get out of bed. Then the next thing we do is called the steel Buddha belly. Now, we rock the pelvis forward. Rock it back, rock it forward. Just like we went up on the toes, bend the knees, rock back on the heels. That's called the calf rock. And this is called the pelvic rock. Okay? So in the pelvic rock, we breathe in, stick the butt out, breathe out, tighten the abdominals, roll the pelvis forward. Breathe in, breathe out, tighten the abdominals, roll the pelvis forward. We do the calf rock. And then we do the chest rock. So we bend the knees, and this back hand swings. Bend the knees, swing. And as this hand comes in, this hand comes out, like a light switch. And that's what we call the chest rock. And if we didn't use the arms, so we're rocking the chest. So calf rock, pelvic rock, chest rock. And those three, if you only get that out of this entire Qigong class, that's the only thing you get, that is of critical importance. Now the next thing is what we call anatomy drumming. Now you've got 5 organs. You've got the heart, you've got the lung, you've got the liver, you've got the spleen, and you've got 2 kidneys, right kidney, left kidney. So heart, lung, liver, spleen, right kidney, left kidney. Now why do I say heart, lung? Because the heart is on the left side, and the heart is nested between 2 chambers of the lung. The right lung has 3 chambers, so the right lung is slightly bigger than the left lung, and the kidneys are underneath the lungs. So as the lungs expand, they push down on the kidneys and the adrenal glands. So that is our objective, is to connect the lungs to the kidneys. So heart, lung, liver's on the right, spleen is on the left, right kidney, left kidney. Now, there's what we call the 3 treasures, okay? So Jing, Qi, Shen. Now, Jing is the energetic field that is translated as essence. And what's your essence? It's your hormones. So whether you're a male with male hormones or a female with female hormones, the Jing is your essence. So right hand Jing, left hand Qi, left connecting to the heart, left hand Qi, right hand Shen. Shen is the divine mind. So Jing, Qi, Shen. Now the Jing, as we said, is hormones, which is part of the reproductive system, which is connected to the digestive system. The Qi is the circulatory system, which is connected to the respiratory system. And the Shen is the neuroendocrine system, which is connected to the musculoskeletal system. So Jing, Qi, Shen connects the 6 systems of the body. So right hand Jing, left hand Qi, right hand Shen, left hand Qi. Right hand Jing, left hand Qi, right hand Shen, left hand Qi. Jing, Qi, Shen, Qi, Jing, Qi, Shen, Qi, Jing, Qi, Shen, Qi, Jing, Qi, Shen, Qi. Heart, lung, liver, spleen, right kidney, left kidney, Jing, Qi. Now, I know you're hysterically laughing on the floor right now, but you should be doing this with me, and you should be singing it with me. You should be repeating with me. You should be repeating after me. So I know you've heard Simon Says, well, this is Dr. Love Says, okay? So now we're gonna put on some music, and so we're gonna start with the chest rock. Chest rock. Now, the spine obviously is the pivot point. And as we rotate and then compress, contract, and expand. Expand, contract, expand, contract. Now we do this 32 times. So we're getting a full body workout. So every time we bend the knees, we're inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhale, exhale. So every time you inhale, you push the oxygenated blood out of the lungs. So we're pumping cerebrospinal fluid from the base of the sacral bone all the way up to the base of the skull, where the cranial pump pumps the cerebrospinal fluid down. So we're pumping cerebrospinal fluid. We're also using our legs. Now we sit 5 hours a day at work, and maybe we sit 5 hours a day at home. So the medical industry has said that sitting for 5 hours is equivalent to smoking a pack of cigarettes. Wow. Contract, expand, contract, expand. Okay, now we're gonna add a variation because we've been going down. Now we're going to go up. And we're gonna go up, up. Down, up, down, up. Okay, so now I want you to shake it out, because for many of you, you've never done anything like this before. So just shake it out, yeah. So relax, okay. So now we're going to do the pelvic rock. Nope, we're gonna do the calf rock. So, So the other name for the calf rock is called the lymph swing. So the lymph system is the way that the immune system works in the body. So the immune system is in your brain, but it utilizes the lymph glands to do its function. Now the bottom of the lymph system is in your ankles. The top of the lymph system is actually in your brain. And by putting your chin down and up, you trigger the lymphatic system to work. The largest lymph gland in your armpit. So when you lift your arm and then throw it down, you're pumping the lymph system from the top. And when you do the calf rock, rocking back on your ankles, you're pumping the lymph system from the bottom. So this is sort of like the Roomba, the electronic vacuum cleaner. Now, knowing how important the lymph system is, if you don't step, if you don't walk, run, skate, ski, dance, jump, swim, climb, if you don't do any of those things, guess what? Your lymphatic system doesn't work. It's motion activated. Your immune system is motion activated. Wow. Write that down. Don't forget that. Now, the breast tissue is connected to the lymphatic system. So as you throw your arms down, you trigger the breast tissue to dump its dirt into the lymphatic system. And as we turn the arm over and down, turn the palm up and down, we break up the stagnation in the shoulder, and the shoulder goes into the pectorals. And as you throw your arm back, the subscapular pushes blood into the heart. So lungs, heart, lungs, heart, lungs, heart. So all of this is for your cardiovascular system, your respiratory, and your circulatory system. So that's what swinging the arms does. Chin down, chin up, triggers the immune system in the brain. The calf rock squeezes the blood back to the heart. And then this muscle right here, the trapezius muscle, is what I call the stress muscle. I started off the class by saying this is what stress looks like. So this is a de-stressor for the body because the emotions that are trapped in here get broken up every time you throw your arms down. Now your ribs open up. So when you lift your arms, you open the ribs. When you throw your arms down, you close the ribs. So the more air, the bigger the lungs. So we stretch the muscles in between the ribs called the intercostal muscles. So we want to increase the capacity of the lungs to hold air. And that's why we do this particular exercise. So this one exercise, which is the first one that I learned in the Blue Dragon system, is the single most important Qigong exercise you can get if you remember to do it every single day. So I'm amazed, and I hope you are too. So now, the next one we're going to do is the no, we're not going to do that one next. We're going to do this one next. We're going to connect the fingertips. We're going to turn. You're going to bend your knees, and your fingers are going to connect at the bottom. Okay, so we're moving the shoulders perpendicular. So this is called the shoulder rock. Okay, so fingertips touch. The shoulders are now perpendicular. And now you're going to stand up, connect the fingertips. So you have to look You don't want to do this, you don't want to do this. You want to make sure your fingertips touch. So you actually have to look at your fingers. And then you rotate the upper body. And then as you breathe out, you bend your knees slightly and touch. And then turn, and then stand up and touch and turn. And breathe out and touch and turn. Stand up, breathe in, turn, breathe out, touch, turn. Stand up, touch, turn. Now we do this 16 times. Exhale, turn, inhale, touch, turn. Exhale, bend the knees, touch, turn. Stand up, inhale, touch, turn, bend the knees, exhale. So this is a moving meditation, for those of you who don't know. Now stop, and now we're going to reverse direction. Now we're going to inhale, touch, turn, exhale, touch, turn, stand up, touch, turn. I don't see you bending your knees. There you go. Touch, turn, stand up, touch, turn. Breathe out, breathe in, touch, turn. Breathe out, touch, turn. Stand up, touch, turn. I know it's early in the morning for a lot of you, but this is what's going to save your life. You're going to die from something. You're going to get old. You're going to get fat. You're going to get stiff. You're going to get sick. You're going to suffer, and then you're going to die. Well, that's kind of harsh, Dr. Love. Couldn't you say that a nicer way? Yeah, do Qigong. You won't get old, you won't get fat, you won't get sick, you won't get stiff, you won't suffer, and you won't die prematurely. Okay, now, what I want you to do is swing your left arm forward, and now I want you to swing your right arm back. So, now, I want you to swing your left arm back and your right arm forward. All we did was speed up. Now, after this class is over, I want you to stand in front of a mirror and I want you to watch your own shoulders. And I want you to see how your arms move instead of like this. And that is how we identify where the glitch is. And we call that the range of motion exercise. And the range of motion reveals the restriction. And wherever the restriction is, that's where you need to do acupressure. Or if you know an acupuncturist, go to an acupuncturist, or a really cool massage therapist who knows like Thai massage or Asian body work. So that's how we break up stagnation in the shoulders, and that's why we call it the shoulder rock. Okay, now we're going to do the pelvic rock. Okay, so we already showed you the pelvic rock. So now you're going to inhale, exhale, tighten the pelvis, and then rock. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Pelvic rock. Yeah. Somebody just woke up. The lights just came on. I see it. I see it. Somebody likes the pelvic rock. So I've said many times that if you don't have a partner, this is the way you maintain your hormone balance without a partner. So in Tibetan Qigong, they do all the sexually suggestive movements solo. So there's no partner, you're just doing the same movements as if. In the Taoist Qigong, you gotta have a partner. So for my money, it's better to have a training partner, somebody to do Qigong with. And then after a year of doing Qigong with your partner, I might be willing to teach you Tantric Qigong, Taoist Tantra. But you'd have to convince me that you were ready emotionally, spiritually, and physically. In the meantime, you're doing it solo. So, if this is your first time watching Qigong and you have a partner, make a comment. I got a partner. I want to do Qigong with my partner every day. So I encourage you to go to loveqigong.com so that you can join the online class. Because this class, this is Accessible Fridays. So this is how you access the Blue Dragon. This is the only free class we have. Everything else is a paid class, whether it's private or group. Now, we're going to add a little wrinkle into this to make it more fun. So now, we're going to turn to the side, same movement, but we're going to turn to the side. Inhale, exhale, tighten, turn. Inhale, exhale, tighten, turn. Inhale, exhale. Expand, contract, turn. Expand, contract, turn, expand. Now we're going to make it fun. We're going to turn it into a dance now. So you're going to plant your left foot and the right foot is going to step forward and back. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now, switch legs. Plant the right, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. I love it when you dance. I love it when you get it and you automatically turn it into a dance. Okay. So now I want you to understand what's going on. So we know the liver's on the right, spleen's on the left. So whenever you turn, you're expanding the right and you're contracting the left. And when you turn the other way, you're expanding and contracting. So just turning from side to side, so the side you turn to contracts that organ, so that's the spleen, and expands the liver. And when you turn to the other side, you contract the liver and expand the spleen. So just turning is massaging your internal organs. Now the next thing that happens is as you turn from here to here, what's here, if you put your right hand here, this is where your stomach is, and you put your left hand behind it, that's where your pancreas is. Now, what is the pancreas? The pancreas regulates your blood sugar. So every time you turn, so tighten, so that's an exhale, and then inhale, and then tighten, inhale, tighten, turn, inhale, exhale, tighten, inhale, tighten. So every time you tighten and turn, you're also massaging your stomach and your pancreas, which, guess what, is like petting your pancreas, which means it's going to maintain your blood sugar levels so you don't get fat. The insulin regulates the blood sugar. So let's say you ate a couple of chocolate chip cookies, your blood sugar would go up. Let's say you ate the whole bag of chocolate chip cookies, your blood sugar goes all the way up. And then the insulin brings it all the way down. But it doesn't stop at zero because you had so much sugar flooding your bloodstream that the pancreas shoots extra insulin, so then it goes past zero to go into the negative. And then the adrenal glands are like, yo, boss, we don't have any blood sugar. More blood sugar. So then the adrenals send a message to the brain, I need another cookie, please. And let me have a slice of cheesecake and some ice cream. So you have to eat more blood sugar. You have to eat more sugar to bring the blood levels back to zero. But of course, you don't know when to stop. So you go up again. So you have sugar high, sugar low, sugar high, sugar low, sugar high, sugar low. And after a couple of years of that, your pancreas says, you know what? I'm not playing with you anymore. I'm going to be out the back door. I'm going to smoke a cigarette later for you. Now, does that mean your pancreas is broken? No, you just have to prod it and tease it and get it back to working again. And the way we do that is by eating raw food. So wait a second, Doc, you're telling me that raw food is part of Qigong? Yes, I am, because the Qi is the charge. It's the electromagnetic charge from what you eat. Now, if you eat dead food, you get no charge. The only way to get a charge is from eating live food. So when we're looking at Qigong, we have to look at raw food. We have to look at juice, which is the blood of plants. We have to eat vegetables, which is the flesh of the plants. So the blood and the flesh of plants is what we need to be eating, not the blood and flesh of dead animals. You don't want to dig a graveyard with your teeth. You don't want your stomach and your digestive system to become a cemetery to you. And that's why we move the energy. That's why Qigong is so very important, because we get the Qi from the air. We get Qi from food and water. We get Qi from the sun. We get Qi from the earth. And we mix all that with the ancestral energy, which is your genetic predisposition, which is the energy your father and your mother had at the moment of your conception. Now, I want you to think about this. Your DNA comes from your mother from her mother, from her mother to her mother to her mother to her mother, 4 million years. Your DNA is 4 million years old. That means you have always lived and never died. You're already immortal. So all I want to do is tune you into your Akashic record so that you can have that genetic memory of all the wonderful things, not your past trauma, not your past deaths, but your past lives, your past connection with the divine guidance. In fact, God means guidance of the divine. So that's where Qigong is going to save your life. Okay, so we need a reason for the healing. There's a reason that you get old, get fat, get stiff, suffer, and die. And if you know the reason, you can reverse the reason. Okay, so we're gonna reverse the reason. So, now, why are we clapping our hands, Dr. Love? Because now we're charging the chi. And you want to make sure that backhand goes up way high. Yeah. Reverse the reason. Now we're going to make it faster. Bounce, 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 bounce. Look at me, look at me. Look at the backhand. That's why I wanted you to look at me first, so you could look at your backhand. Yeah, there you go. Now add the feet in. Yeah, that's fun, isn't it? This is why I do Qigong. So for the newbies, if you're interested, I have a YouTube video called This Is Why I Do Qigong. So check it out on YouTube. Okay, now what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? So, what is it that pushes the air out of the lungs? It's the diaphragm muscle. The lungs are in the back, but in the front is the liver and the spleen, the pancreas, and the stomach. So when you breathe out, the diaphragm pushes up in the front and in the back to push the air out of the lungs. So when you breathe in and then breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, you're pumping the lungs. Now, when you pump the lungs, when you breathe in, the oxygenated blood goes out. Now, sometimes it doesn't go very far. Sometimes it doesn't get all the way to the extremities. And when you have diabetes or high blood sugar, the body's infinite wisdom restricts the blood flow to the torso, so you don't get blood to the brain, the blood to the hands or the feet. And that word is called extremities. You don't get full blood flow to the extremities. So when we bounce, 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 I just slowed it down, and this is an actual Qigong exercise, but I speeded it up to music. So I want to see you do it with the understanding of what you're doing. There we go. Now you got it. Now we add That's it. Now, we're going to go side to side. So, so before we were looking at the back hand, now we're looking at the front hand. We're going to the side though. So as I said earlier, anytime you move your arms, you're pumping the heart and the lungs. Contraction, expansion, contraction, expansion. Okay, I hear some of you complaining. It's too fast, you can't catch your breath. Okay, you want to take a drink of water? Go take a drink of water. Shake it out. I'm so energized. Okay, now, arms to the side. Expand, contract. Expand, contract. So stretch the shoulder. Now, arms, palms up, lean back. Okay? Stretch, contract. So I want you to feel your shoulder blades. Now, hands head forward. Stretch, 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 pull it in, stretch, pull it in. Stretch, pull it in, stretch, pull it in. There we go. So you can actually pull your arms out of the socket. You can stretch your shoulder more than you think you can. You have way more control. So, okay, Dr. Love, that's going to take way too long. How many weeks of training is going to get me to do that? Well, you can grab a bar and you can just grab the bar and hang. You don't have to do any pull-ups. You don't have to do any pull-ups whatsoever. All you have to do is just grab the bar and just hang. How long do I hang, Dr. Love? Well, start with 60 seconds. You may only get 30 seconds, but just grab the bar and just hang, okay? And then every day, you just grab the bar and hang. And that's going to stretch your shoulder. Now, what's restricting that is your ligaments and tendons. So as you hang on this bar, the ligaments and the tendons are going to stretch because the muscles are like bungee cords, you know, but the ligaments and tendons are the thing that we wanted to release that, all right? And that's way better than doing this or this because that creates restriction as opposed to lengthening, okay? Take a breath, relax, smile. Relax the abdominals, relax your butt muscles, relax your thighs, just relax. You're in a safe place. Okay, now, so now we're going to do something called Buddha Palm. Now, the story goes that Bodhidharma was the Indian guru who went to China to the Shaolin Monastery, which means the temple in the forest. That's what Shaolin means. And he created something called 18 Buddha Palm exercises. Now, I'd like to think this is one of the exercises. I could be completely wrong, but I'd like to believe that that's it. So we start with a Buddha in the center of your palm. And then you bring the Buddha next to your shoulder. And then your palm is up. And then your palm is in. And now you have another Buddha in your right palm. And you stretch the Buddha out. And then you bring the Buddha next to your shoulder. There we go. You didn't even know you could do this. Look at that.
Everything you say, everything that comes
Nope,
to you,
the other arm.
do it with love.
Use
Say it with love.
your left arm.
Accept it.
Thank you.
And your life will be forever fulfilled.
And now the Buddha's in your ear. The Buddha's right in your ear.
Live in love.
There you go.
Live in love.
And now your right arm. There you go. Now you got it. And now the Buddha's next to your ear. Bring the Buddha next to your ear. Let the Buddha whisper in your ear. And what is the Buddha saying? Let go of all your attachments. Let go of all your burdens. Let go of everything that holds you down. Let go of your doubt. Let go of your uncertainty about the future. Because the Buddha knows what's in your heart. Why do I know that the Buddha knows? Because you, my friend, you are the Buddha. Okay, now we're going to take that left elbow out and we're going to go straight back. And we're going to go all the way forward. And now the Buddha is going to say, I'm with you. I want to awaken you. And now all the way front. And now right elbow out, Buddha straight back, all the way front. And the Buddha says, I'm going to help you become awakened. The Buddha's always talking to me. Now, how can you hear the Buddha? The only way you can hear the Buddha is when you meditate. Now, it's really hard for a lot of people to meditate. So, what do? We move. Moving meditation. And when we move, we disconnect the conscious mind. And when we disconnect the conscious mind, Buddha mind takes over. Buddha mind kicks in. Okay, now we're going to take the left arm, okay? The left hand is going to go straight out. It's just going to go straight out. You're going to lean back. Lean back. And now, forward. And behind you. And in. Okay? So Buddha goes straight out. He goes behind you. He comes all the way forward. Okay? Okay. Buddha goes straight out. He goes behind you. He comes over, all the way forward, and then back in. Okay? Buddha goes straight out, behind you, over the shoulder, all the way, and then comes in. Straight out, behind you, over the shoulder, out to the side, and then back in. Okay, now. Okay, we're going to do that again. Now you're going to lean back. Lean to the right. Wow. Lean back. Lean to the right. Lean forward. Yeah. I just saw 2 dragonflies. That's very auspicious. That's very auspicious. Palms up, palms up. Lean to the left. There you go. Lean back. So this is Buddha palm.
Take it to you. I might take it another way. Have you heard?
Okay. Wow. I don't believe it. Our time is gone. Okay. So, I'm thankful that I'm here to help you gain clarity in your life, and that Qigong is more than exercise. Qigong is breathing. Qigong is meditation. Qigong is food. Qigong is coordinating your neuroendocrine system with your musculoskeletal system. And Qigong is your breath. Okay. So, should we do one more? Yeah, we should do one more. So we're gonna end with the song that made me famous all over the world.
Put Qigong in your game and your life will never be the same. Qigong is what I need so that I can breathe. Qigong is moving
Slow, even though my life is fast.
Qigong makes me
Slow it down. Slow it all down.
energy and chance. Express
Qigong through your dance.
Put your hands on your hips.
Put your hands on your hips, side to side, Qigong. Side to side, Qigong. Now who to the left, side to side. Who to the left, side to side, Qigong. Side to side, Qigong. Side to side. Now who to the right, side to side. Who to the right, side to side, Qigong. Side to side. Now bend your knee and drum your bum. 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 Roller skate. Dip your hip. 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 Now drum your bum. Drum your bum. Drum your bum. Drum your bum. Now backward skate. Dip your hip. Backward skate. Dip your hip.
Side to side. Qigong side to side. Now Harlem
Shake it to the front. Harlem shake it to the front. Qigong. Harlem shake it to the front. Harlem shake it to the front. Qigong. Now Harlem shake it to the front. Harlem shake it to the front. Qigong. Harlem shake it to the rear. Harlem shake it to the rear. Qigong. Harlem shake it to the rear. Woo! Look at that! You got that! To the side. And bounce down, arm to the side. Bounce down, arm to the sides. Now bounce down, fly to the sky. Qigong now, fly to the sky. Qigong now, fly to the sky. Now open your heart, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now open your heart, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now open your heart, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now lift your lungs, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now lift your lungs, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now lift your lungs, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now
loosen your liver. Side to
side. Qigong, side to side. Now loosen your liver, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Loosen your liver, side to side. Qigong. Now loosen your liver, side to side. Qigong, side to side.
Now rub your belly.
Rub your belly.
Now rub your belly.
Love your belly.
Now rub your belly.
Love your belly. Clockwise. Love your belly.
Now bend from the waist, side to side.
Ball of chi in your hands. Kidneys side to side. Clean your kidneys side to side. Qigong side to side. Qigong side to side. From the waist, side to side. Ball of chi in your hand. Clean your kidneys, side to side. Clean your kidneys, side to side. Qigong, side. Now clean your spine. You've been warned. Don't get sick, don't get old. Do not breathe. It robs you of your inner chi. Find your joy, find your peace. Qigong, 7 days a week. Put Qigong in your game, and your life will never be the same. Make a change in your life. Give up the vice. Give up the coffee, the smoke, the soda, and give up the Coke. The way we eat and the way we treat each other. Qigong. Make a better life. Thank you. We want to give our gratitude to the Most High, Father, Son, Mother Sky, Grandmother Ocean, and Brother Earth. Thank you for all your gifts and treasures. Today is Friday, Buddha's Day, the goddess of love. May the chi that we have created here today open our hearts and minds to love ourselves as much as we love others. Repeat after me. Chi. So, be it. Remember, your health is in your hands, and prevention is the only cure. And if you want to be well, you've got to eat well, sleep well, breathe well, and Qigong well. Thank you. I'm Dr. George Xavier Love for the Blue Dragon Qigong Academy.